Hello everyone. So today we are going to implement this door or this simple gate of this elevator. So I'm going to implement this gate as a separate component, so you can use it with other stuff as well, not just the elevator. But here is one application and the system is already replicated, as you can see. So this big screen in the left, this is server and these two are clients. So now as you can see, when I enter the elevator and the bottom gate closed before I move in. So let me show you again and you can see what happens from other players' perspective as well. Let me move here so we can see both. Now from this player, if I call the elevator, you see the top gate is closed and it comes down, and after it coming down, the bottom gate opens like this, and before it start to move up, it closes and opens again. Okay, so this is what we are going to work on today. Replicated gate or door for the elevator. And before I get started with the tutorial, I'd like to remind you that you can access all the project files of all the tutorials that I have done in my channel in the Patreon page. To the date, I have over, to be exact, this is going to be a 1636th video that I'm going to do today. So you can access project files of all those projects for the membership, not just the one we do today. Feel free to check it out. Link is in the description below. And let's get back to the tutorial. So I was actually thinking of implementing some kind of a door for this elevator. So if the elevator is not here, there should be a gate or a door that remain closed, and once it comes up here, it should open. But when I think about that, I think it would be handy if I implement that gate or door mechanism separately, so that I would be able to integrate that in various different locations. So that's why I'm going to implement this door or gate as a separate component, separate blueprint. So gate. Oh wait, maybe we don't need a separate folder. I'll just create an actor, pp gate. Okay. Now I'm thinking of implementing something simple as this one, and not a very complex one. So I'll just add a cube. You can use any mesh you want, but to keep things simpler, I'll just create a simple cube. This one I'll change the 0.2 by 0.2. And left view like this. I need to get an idea of how large this is going to be. This is not tall enough. Wait, let me put the character. Oh, we don't need to think about multiplayer yet, so I'll just play in editor. And this height actually is okay, but we might make it a little bit taller. 1.5. Something like this. Okay, let me just delete this for now. Right, now in the middle I'll add the bar. So another cube, this is, I'll call it base, whatever, and another cube, this is going to be not a cube. Before that I'll add a empty scene component. This is going to be the hinge, where we're going to attach the bar. So in a location like this. Right, now under this I'll call this hinge. Is this how we write hinge? I think so. I'm thinking of if I should put J or G, I don't know. So yeah, whatever. So it doesn't matter. So this is gate, the actual gate, and right, so now this has to be I'll make it, wait, I think it would be better if I separate the hinge from the base, because this base also have a scale, so this scale looks weird when I do that. So this one, 3, and I'll make it red. Do we have materials? We don't. I just need a plain red one. And color, vector parameter, color, I'll just add red. Okay, now let me move it. I think it would be better if I change the color, change the scale of Y like this. Right, now I can't see where the hinge is, so I'll add another cylinder. Let me rotate the hinge around y-axis 90 degrees. Yeah, so the cylinder should be rotated this way 90 degrees and this, so we have an idea where the hinge is, otherwise it's not clear. Okay, now it looks good. Right, now this is how it looks. This is forward, so of the this is forward of this object, so I think it would be better if we make this face forward. So hinge, let's rotate it, maybe, so let's move it like this. now it's facing forward. Yeah, now if I rotate this 180 degrees, it matches. Okay, so right now here I'll add a variable open or close. Is open. I'll make it public, and in the construction script I'll do this, get the hinge. So current rotation is like this. Wait, this shouldn't have this small elements, so okay. Now here set relative rotation. Okay, now I can get relative rotation, the current rotation, and then so here I only need to change this Y component. So therefore I'll connect X and Z as it is, and this one I'll select based on this value. So if it is open, it should be 0, otherwise it should be 90. Is open means 0, otherwise 90. Compile. Is open, false. Oh, wrong. That's not the rotation I need to change. I need to change, then what? Wait, why? Oh, sorry. Let me disconnect this. Okay, now it works. I changed this value also. Kind of confusing. But we can simplify this. So what if I make it again 0? Everything 0. And then I'll add another scene component. Not under that, it's under the default scene root. I'll call it Hinge root. And I'll make this hinge a child of hinge root. Right? Then we can move the hinge root to whatever the location we need without any issue. Like this. Now we don't have to worry about any of these things. If I make it 0, it's like this. If I make it 90, it's like this. Now here we can connect. So now if I open it, it opens, close, open. Nice. Okay, now I'll add another custom event. Open gate. Wait, I'm gonna use the same event, open or close. So open, close, slash doesn't look good on a function. So open close gate and input open or close. It also doesn't look good, but I'll leave it. Now here first I'll add the do once, because I don't want to repeatedly call this before it stop opening, if it complete opening or closing. So then get the hinge, move component to. So this already have the move, everything 0 except y. So here what we need to do is change in this y, select again based on this value. So if it is open, it should be 90. If it is closed, it should be, wait, if it is open, it should be 0. If it is closed, it should be 90. Like this. That is in is out to. Right. Now I don't think if I call this here, I would get a smooth rotation. Anyway, let me try this. Open, close, gate. Yeah, we don't. So I'll leave this part for now. And oh, one more thing. Once we get this, we need to set open value also. So I'll set it like this and use that variable rather than dragging a longer line. And then once it's done, oh wait, I'll reset this. Okay, now let me delete this from here. So I'm gonna add that to our lift blueprint. So here we already have this switch. I should have converted this switch also to a separate blueprint, but for now I'll leave that. So pp get, oh, we can't do that. We have to drag and drop. Okay, so yeah, seems fine. This I'll name bottom gate, and let me duplicate it with Ctrl D and top gate. Oh, not the underscore. We are not using snake case. Now top gate should align with here, which is 1000. it match? It's not, but yeah, but we can update it here. So like this. Okay, why is this in the middle? Oh, sorry, we should put this here. Bottom gate in the under lift bottom and top gate under lift top. See, right, now it should work. Okay, right, now it matches. See, but still it's not open or close. So what I need to do is, once I'm here and press the button, once the lift comes here, the gate should automatically open. That's what I want to do. So here in the beefy lift, move elevator, I'll add a function, check gates, or maybe not check, update gates. So if the lift is at bottom, get the gate blueprints, get child actor. So here we get a child actor reference, not exactly a gate reference. Bottom gate also. Top gate, bottom gate, get child actor. So in both cases we get a child actor reference, not a gate reference. So we can't directly call open close gate event. So I'll set up a simple interface. API gate. And I'll rename this open close, add the input open close, compile. Oops. Now back in the gate, let me remove this event because it's gonna conflict. I use the same name, open close, if I implement this interface in here. So now interfaces, API gate. Now here we have open close, connect it. Right, now we can use it. Open close, open close for both. And if here, if we are at bottom, we need to open the bottom gate and close. Oh, we need to do a select, another select. So if we are at bottom, we need to open the bottom gate, otherwise we need to close it. And if we are not at the bottom, we need to do the opposite. So that means simply not of this. Right. Now at the end of move elevator, I'll call update gates. Right. Now let's check. Why this did not open? Alright, by default the elevator is at bottom. Do we have begin play? Yeah, we do. I'll call check update gates. It did not open. Sorry, really sorry. I should connect it like this. Yeah, see, now it open. Now if I come here, so now this one opens, the bottom one closes. Well, actually once I enter, I should close whatever the gates. So, right. Once before I start moving, the gate should be closed. Otherwise it doesn't look good. I didn't think about that here. So, in here, I'll close all gates. So I'll add another function, close all gates. So just like here, regardless of the position, I'll close all the gates before I start moving up the elevator. So close all gates. Call the elevator. Okay, open. Here, close, and we are going down. Once here, this should open. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I think we can stop this episode right here. Let's quickly check this in multiplayer setting as well. Net mode, play as listen server. I'll start from here because so we can easily see all the setup. Editor window. Big one is server, small ones are clients. I'll test with the client because that's what usually don't work. Yeah, it works. See here, it open. So it works in multiplayer setup too. Let me check from this client again. Let's call the elevator from here. So top one closed. It's closed. Cool. Everything is syncing properly. Let me check with the server also. Yeah, everything syncs. Okay, so everything works. Okay, that's enough for testing. So thanks for watching. Updated project files will be released in the Patreon page. I'll leave the link in description. If you would like to support my work, you can get the membership. Thanks again for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.